Welcome to the Alliance edition of Who Wants to Be the Ultimate WoW Neckbeard. Now I'm sure you know the drill, but if not, then watch the rest of the video on how to play the game. But before I do that, I have an important announcement to make. I have found out that there is one important rule that hasn't been mentioned yet, and that is no skipping. With one exception, however. If you are answering a question for the second time as a result of having failed it for the first time, then feel free to skip ahead to see what the next question is. Furthermore, I have a second announcement to make. There has been some feedback on the quality of the quiz, and some people have come to the conclusion that the debates are becoming less funny. True, sometimes when I read my own dialogue for the 11th time, I start feeling the cringe too. Also, some people have said that I should stop doing them. No changes. Alright, let's talk about the rules of the game. If you know them already, look for a video description below to start the game. There are two ways you can play this game now. The standard mode, which is how you're used to playing this quiz. If you don't know how, this video contains a tutorial. And then there's studio mode. Seeing as several streamers decided to play the quiz live, this mode was created to help enhance the experience a little bit. You might wonder how, by introducing the two original missing lifelines: phone a friend and ask the audience. I guess the more appropriate term in this context would be ask the chat. Phone a friend works like this. For one question, you can ask a friend to help you out. Whether it's a pal on Discord or someone you know from the chat, it's your choice. Originally, there is a 30-second time limit to this, but I personally think that would be too much to handle or deal with, so you can skip the time limit. Ask the chat is easy. For one question, simply create a straw poll with a set time limit, say 10 or 20 seconds, with the chat being able to vote either answer A, B, C, or D. Chances are that your viewers might deliberately vote for the wrong answer to screw you over, but I thought the idea was interesting nonetheless because it allows the chat another way of interaction. I've also updated the achievement list for studio mode specifically. Pause the video to check it out if you want. After this, I'm going to play the rest of the video, which includes the tutorial and the achievement list for standard mode. Cheers. If you have already played this game before, then look for a link in the video description below to start the game immediately. At the end of the video, you will find an achievement list. But if you have never played this game before, then I encourage you to stay so that I may explain the rules. I'm going to play the same footage which you can find in every intro video to this game, which will help explain you how the game works.
So this is the final answer heard all around the world. He's won $1 million!
The game I've prepared for you is basically just like it, with a few minor tweaks to make up for the lack of real-time action between you, the player, and me, supposedly the host. The game challenges you with a series of multiple choice questions. In total, there are 15 questions. You start from the very bottom and attempt to climb to the very top. Just like in WoW, each question is marked with a level. As your level increases, so does the difficulty of the questions before you. The first 5 questions are designed to serve as a warm-up. They are designed to be so easy that even a moderate casual player should know the answer. The questions that come after start to go deeper into less known truths. Question 5 and 10 are marked with a white color. These are called checkpoints. After reaching the 5th checkpoint, every subsequent question will have a 50-50 lifeline option available. What this means is that for questions between 6 and 15, you can eliminate 2 incorrect answers, leaving you with a correct answer and 1 incorrect answer. But what if you answer a question wrong? Listen, here is where it gets interesting. According to the rules, failing 1 question immediately results in game over. That's right, we don't want this to be too easy. If you fail, you drop all the way to the bottom. However, if there is a checkpoint in the way, you drop down to the nearest checkpoint beneath you instead, and that checkpoint's level will ultimately be yours. Here are the rules of the game. 1 incorrect answer instantly results in game over. 2. No cheating. No help from friends, Wowpedia, or anything else that isn't your brain. 3. Don't mute the videos. They're narrated, mostly cheesily, but that won't be a valid excuse if you lose. Now, unfortunately, I cannot control whether or not you will follow the rules. This game is just for fun anyway, but I encourage you to do so either way. If you cheat, sure, but you're gonna cheat yourself. Now, if you feel like proving that you are not a total pushover, here are the few achievement goals I've been talking about before, which you can set for yourself. Pause the video to check them out and let me know in the comments of this video how far you've gotten. Alright, and that's it. Check the video description below, there you will find a link to start the game.